2 years ago, I decided to construct a biogas digester. Here, what you see here is it's a lot of things buried inside the ground. It's supposed to be a gas generation that will generate gas, and the gas can be used to power electricity or to cook. You can use it as your normal gas, compressed gas, to cook or to power electricity. So I constructed this about 2 years ago, and how we just need to complete this setup is, you look at it here. This is it. When you open it like this, this is the feeder where you are going to be feeding manure, cow dung. A cow will produce 60 watts. A cow waste will generate 60 watts of bulb per day. So this thing you see here is where the cow waste is supposed to be fed in. That was the pig over there. So the cow waste is supposed to be fed in right here. You see, it's covered. I don't want to lose it. It's right inside here. Is where the waste is supposed to be put, and then once the waste is put inside here, this is the mix that's supposed to mix the waste. When the waste goes inside there, the cow dung, it could be cow dung, it could be pig dung, it could be any waste of livestock. When it's getting to the pit here, this is used to mix it up. I'm explaining about the biogas digester right here. So when it is mixed up, this is my place at Agora module. I constructed a biogas digester here. So if this thing is filled up, you mix it with water, and then it flows. There's a pipe inside here. You can't see it now because it's covered up. There's a pipe inside there, and then it comes into this place, this chamber. This chamber is 3 cubic meter wide. That means it's very big. If you stand, if a tall person, if you stand inside it, you can stand inside it. It's very tall. It's extremely big. It's a concrete. It can't break. It's a lot of iron and water that is put inside. It is put. You can see the flow. Then from here, there's going to be a process called digestion, and during the digestion, water will settle down, and the gas from here, this place here, you see this place here, gas will start coming out from the top here. You see where I put my hand there. There's supposed to be a pipe here. The pipe is inside the house. It's not fully connected. There's supposed to be a pipe here that will ice. So once the gas is coming, this is where the gas is supposed to come out. The water will go down inside the chamber, and the gas is supposed to come out. The gas is supposed to come out from here. And then fertilizer, the liquid water that is separated, we pass through. There's another space there. We pass through here, and we come out through this place where I'm standing on. And then it's going to be used as liquid fertilizer. You see, this is inside of the chamber here. So now, how am I even bringing this evening? These things have been constructed for the past 2 years. In the process, after construction, I try to I need to get how to connect it. And since then, people have been promising, I will get you something to connect it. As in, there's supposed to be a compressor, a filter from here that will be connected, that will divert it, that will take it into the house, and then from there it's going to be connected. From there, it's supposed to be connected to the generator. If you have enough, like I told you, one cattle will give you 60, we generate 60 watts of bulb. So if you have more than one cattle, it means you generate more. The more cattle waste you have, the more gas you generate. And gas can either be used as cooking gas at home, or it can either be used to transform. You can convert it to electricity. This is what is being advocated in some other countries. In most of the other countries, this is what they are doing in other countries for small farmers, smallholders, where they rear livestock and do a lot of things, and they make sure they do all these things because they are able. You can see the rope is there, lying there, doing nothing yet. I'm still looking for the way to get the component. They use it in Kenya, they use it in Uganda. Then some times ago, somebody contacted me and said, in Nigeria, a lot of people will tell you, I have it at home, come and check it in my place. I've gone to several other places, and what they have is, they will get it to this stage, and they did not complete it. And this is not what I want. If you know, I want the completion, as in the complete pack, where I can get the cover here, the compressor. I think I have part of the compressor to be able to, because as soon as manure is getting into that chamber, you see there, you can see the chamber there, then it will pass from there, it will come around there, and the gas is going to be generated. I want to use the gas. That was one of the reasons I was rearing goats. I wanted to rear cattle so that I can use their waste to power to generate gas. This is what people are using as alternative to petrol. It is called biogas. It is an alternative to petrol. I see the situation where we try to contact a Chinese company for the materials that will connect this, and they said they don't sell it in the pieces, they sell it in bulk, as in you have to buy bulk. Then in Kenya, there are people that have it in Kenya, they are already using it in Kenya, they are using it in Ghana, they are using it in some other countries. I hope one of these days, very soon, I'm going to pursue this so that I'll be able to get this connected, and then we can generate gas and electricity in my community. It's a big project. This thing you are seeing, like I told you, you can see, it's because it's covered up, supposed to be buried. That's why we buried it. I'll pick up some of the videos when we were constructing it, then you know how big it could be. Now, what I'm telling you, go onto Google, go and research more on Biogas Digester or Biodigester, and whatever you can get there, you see, there are other alternatives to petrol. There are other alternatives to all these things we use. If only we'll think about it. If only, see, I am always there to say things, to tell you that there are possibilities of doing things. If only you need to think out of the box, because how long, like I told you now, in my community we've been in darkness for, even when there's no fuel scarcity, we're always in darkness. But you see, some of us use the fuel to support whatever we are doing. But right now, as I'm speaking with you, the darkness is there's even no fuel. You know, we are at the outskirts, as in we are at the border town, and most times when issues like this happen, border town don't get petrol. We don't get petrol. So we are currently at the border town. So it's kind of, you know, I just felt like to take you through the trip for you to see what actually is happening. So that is a biodigester. I'll be leaving the place now, but I told you, you should read more about it, and it's a very good thing. I came with the idea because I don't always having electricity in the community, and I felt with that I'll be able to generate my own electricity, or I'll be able to get gas. And the gas can be compressed if you have enough of it. Like I read online about there's a young farmer that has about Mr. Osa has longest time. There's a young farmer that has about 200 pigs, and he can generate a whole lot of gas and electricity from just 200 pigs. So I heard so there's a lot of things that can be done in agriculture. See, it doesn't have to be, like I said, this is an alternative to electricity, and it doesn't have to be we keep waiting for government and waiting for somebody to do something for us. Yeah, there are things we can do for ourselves. Like I told you, I'm in my network connection fail. Yeah, I know my connection is bad, so in case. So I just feel I should take you around the biogas. Actually, right up there beside it is something I constructed. Okay, there. That's something I constructed that's meant for the pig house. That's supposed to be the piggery. You can see it in the video. That's supposed to be the piggery. From the piggery, then their waste is supposed to come down and move down like this, then come and enter the chamber there, and then the processing, and then you can make fertilizer, as in organic fertilizer. The end product, there are three end products. There are two main end products that will be useful in the biodigester. The first one is the gas, and the second one is the liquid fertilizer that we will be using for your farm. There's a university in Kenya, or is it in Uganda? There's a university in Kenya or Uganda that is using the gas to power their schools. Yes, they are using it, and then several homes are using it to power their homes, as in to power their homes. And so what they do now, instead of constructing sockaway, the normal sockaway that you normally construct at home, you just turn it into a biodigester, so that your waste, human waste, anything waste, will just be directed into that place, and you'll be generating liquid fertilizer for yourself. You also be generating liquid fertilizer. You generate gas. The gas can be converted into electricity through gas lamps and all these things, and a lot of things. I've read a lot about it. I did it practical. I see hope I'll be able to complete this as soon as possible. I'm believing I should be able to do that as soon as possible. And if you think you know anything about it, as in you know where I can get and where I'll get the material, please don't tell me I have to import. I've fallen into those traps before, so I'm not going to do that again. If you have it, if you know somebody, you can point me to where I can get those materials that I will use to construct the biogas digester. I will appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, so thank you for watching. I was just doing nothing at home, and I just let me come and look at this thing. I've constructed it for the past 2 years, so I agree has a lot of opportunity.